Right, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. We are here ready to go for this match of rugby. Warriors taking on the Canberra Raiders. This game, it's going to be an important one in this season. They want to make sure that they do get themselves a victory. But the question is, can the Warriors do it?
No.
It's not the spirit. Surely they will. If anyone's wondering why I'm playing around with cords, I'm pretty much plugging in our headsets. We are slightly running behind, but we're ready to go. And can you hear it?
I still can't hear anything.
How about now?
Yeah.
Got it? Right. First of all, the Warriors, they have got themselves the ball. We
Hi,
have got
Brendan.
High in there as well. And Novmum said, I know where, I found where to watch Hong Kong versus Tonga. Whereabouts is it, Novmum? Do let me know. Is it on Stan that you're watching it? I assume you're watching it somewhere in New Zealand, though. And I was like, oh, hey, it's George. How's it, guys? Says Gareth. They're doing very well. Excited.
Yeah, all right. No, okay.
New lease of life for the Warriors here. I know people say that every game, but this
I
game,
haven't really. Oh, Sean Johnson.
oh, it's been hard.
No.
I think I'm looking forward to seeing Sean Johnson for the Warriors and looking forward to seeing Josh Papali'i after his very good performance in State of Origin. That's good work from the Warriors, driving the Raiders back into their own area. And also, g'day, Hamish and George. Says David the Mod. There's our welcome in, mate. Hope you are doing well. Are you excited for Tonga, Hong Kong? Do let me know, David. I guess it's one of those ones that, like, I'll be honest, I don't know many of the Hong Kong team, but it's going to be a cool learning opportunity. And also, hello, everyone. It was my birthday last Thursday, says Patty. So hopefully you did enjoy your day, Patty. There. I love the fact that they have the the post shaped as milk
Oh, yeah.
at GIO Stadium. It's
Yeah.
going to be a flat kick down
Why
to
is
the
it like
Warriors
that?
because that's their main sponsor for milk.
Oh,
Strong Bones. You know,
Wagwan.
first tackle for the Warriors. Now, the green screen really doesn't like you, does it?
No.
For some reason, I don't know why. But like last night when me and Mum were doing it, there was no weird glitch.
Yeah.
I do have the flu, sadly. Oh, so you wouldn't have been able to go too far around and about, or did you get it after your birthday? I've got you were streaming the game too, Hamish. Just that I was with my go-to channel because for every NRL game.
No.
And
You'll
there's,
be here for every stream from now on in Series Hoser. You will be here. Right. We've got a new YouTuber now.
Oh, we're going excellent for the Kiwi Lads Gaming live stream coming back. Says Brandon there. And I was, hey, Betty Wigan, happy belated birthday, buddy. Says David the Mod. But yeah, if we have still got a Nov, Mum, whereabouts are you watching the Hong Kong versus the other team? Hong Kong versus Tonga match, and Canberra is the capital A. It is. Not too many people know about it. Jeez, that's close for the Warriors, only a couple meters out, and they're only on the second tackle as well. This is a good crack for the Warriors early on.
Yes.
Going back. Nice back line. Sean Johnson, what can he do? A little bit of a magical pass. Sean gets back up, goes again. And the Warriors may have just scored the first try of the match, and I think it was Jack Mercy.
Oh.
Or Murchie, sorry. And on Sky Sports 8, says Brandon.
What, is that even a channel, Brendan?
And I had it on my birthday, but didn't go anywhere, though. Says Betty Wagon and I, Sammy Souza. Says David the Mod. Jeez, that's a good ball. Sean Johnson off into the hands of Murchie.
I'm doing some research.
One moment. And well, Georgie, you're not in charge of my YouTube rights to join other streams. Says
Oh. No, I'm not. But
he'll pay you good, Sammy Souza. Wouldn't you?
Will I?
Yeah, you'd pay people to watch us.
No.
That's brilliantly done. For the Warriors, they've scored the first one, and also we have got the FFS can chat work in there as well, says Spanny Wagon. And there's I'm actually going to check Sky Sport 8, see if you are correct, Brandon.
1-1.
For where to watch this game. I hope you are. If you are not, I will be sad. Because I would love to be able to watch it without, because I haven't signed up for my Stan Sport yet. I was about to straight after this live stream. And George not subscribed to my YouTube channel. And also David Hire. And always Saturday, go to work, George. Says
Who's the Warriors coach now?
Oh dear, they go through a few.
Does anyone know? Or?
We might have the information. We got the officials, but we don't have the coaches. And there, but yeah, George getting the day off. It's a bit wet at the moment, isn't it? So I gave him a can of Coke, and he's happy.
But I gotta go to work tomorrow, so working Sundays is the worst thing, though.
And it's on Sky Sport off. And then also Novmum Chisel. Cheers, David the Mod there as well.
And Sean O'Donnell. Come on, Sean.
Sean Johnson lines it up.
Oh!
And it's gone over. The Warriors are up 6-0. Maybe we are the lucky
Just
charm.
hold on. All right.
It's just exciting, isn't it?
NRL is a high-scoring game usually.
Mm.
We just hold on.
Hold our fort.
God damn. Getting too ahead of yourself, man.
Right, I'm finding the game that we're after. It's not on Sky Sport 8, I don't believe, because Sky Sport 8 doesn't seem to exist. Sky Sport Premier League, I think, is what 8 would be.
Working Sunday. Yuck. You guys get double pay over there? We don't get double pay for working on Sundays. Where's the Gareth from?
Gareth from South Africa.
Oh, okay. No, New Zealand's pretty bad when it comes to the pay packet. No double time on Sundays or days where you usually wouldn't be working, just on public holidays.
Yeah, time and a half day in lieu, don't you?
Yeah, but a lot of in Australia, like I got a cousin who's a linesman in Australia, and he gets double time if he's working in conditions that he's not really supposed to be working in, like if it's the rain or gets
Really?
double time. Yep, apparently.
Jeez.
Gets double time for days if he's not rostered, but he has to work. So
He'd be absolutely raking it in over here because we've had rain for the past like 3 weeks.
Yeah. Not only that, the guy that I work with, Keith, he used to work being a mechanic for big ships, and when he used to get called out on call-outs, it was all double time, but it was also on the hours that he would have to work outside of his original hours. It would be double time as well. So it's amazing when people say, how can you not afford a house these days? But we don't get double time anymore. So
that smacked him in the face, did it? Where'd that ball go? It's just bouncing out in front. Jeez. It's a good kick from the Warriors deep.
Well done, I say.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said.
You did. I heard you.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah. Look at this. I think this smacks him clean in the mush.
Oh, that's going to really hurt. That would really hurt.
Oh,
like a ball coming from the sky is like a torpedo. That would be literally an HIA test in rugby union.
Yep, straight on the head.
Smack in the middle of the melon. That's what she said. Ha ha!
And also we get double time Sunday and public holidays and a day on Owing. And also I can still remember, believe it or not, triple time. Says David the Modern. I used to work Sunday, suck big time. And there as well. Triple time, geez.
Triple time's insane.
Triple time sounds like you've unlocked some sort of perk in a game.
Yeah.
You get triple XP and money.
Yeah. Well, we get holiday pay over here, though, which is different. Some countries don't have holiday pay as quite as efficiently.
6 again for the Warriors to Vega. Just outside of 5 meters now. The Warriors looking to attack one more time. Sean Johnson, ball on the outside. That's just going to run out of space, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
Von Montoya got up again. Hey, Hamish and George, welcome in, mate. Hope you're doing well. Donk says, Paddy Wagon. Passing across. Sean Johnson sells a couple dummies.
What's that, second?
Ball on the inside. They're up to third now for the Warriors. 8 minutes in.
This is key here, lads.
Although this is looking attack and through again. And the Warriors score again. I think we need to watch every Warriors game.
Just calm down.
Sorry, I'm just getting pretty excited with the fact that they're
we're supporting the Warriors. I'm not actually a big rugby league fan, but yeah.
I feel like this will sound weird to say, but I'm a closet Warriors fan.
Oh, yeah?
You know, I keep it tucked up.
That's because you're one of those guys that go, I support them when they're winning, and then they stop winning, and you go, I don't know about them anymore.
Me and Dad watched them play up against the Melbourne Storm when they lost like 78-0.
Yeah.
But we still watched through the whole game.
That doesn't mean that just means you enjoy watching them play.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy their kit. I actually wanted their lumberjack kit because it was yellow.
Yeah.
But I didn't get it. And most countries are better than the States of wages. They got its conditions for workers there. And always at me just giving them... And I assume we are all supporting the Warriors here. Canberra being the capital of Australia basically means it's the Death Star. And we all want it to fall. Wait. So who gets the ball after a team scores? That's a good question. It's a kickoff by the team who did concede the try. So Raiders will be kicking off long. And the Warriors will be taking it. Even Kiwi lads, go the Kiwis.
This is the funny thing about the NRL. Coaches are just everywhere, man. They go from one team to another team. I mean, it's amazing.
And also, are you doing the Kiwi gaming live stream tonight or Thursday for GTA 5 updates?
No.
Says Brandon.
No, we've got no plans to do it. Yeah, any, Brandon.
And also, before Warriors came about, I was a huge Raiders fan. Mel Meninga and Stuart were awesome. Says over there. Yeah, my mum was talking about the old Roosters because she had a 1988 kit on or something along those lines yesterday. She was talking about the good old days of certain players who you probably wouldn't have even heard of overall.
No.
Yeah. Another one. Good work from the Warriors. They're actually 12-0 up.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's still early days.
So does the clock count down or go up?
Counts down.
Oh, okay. So it's not 51 minutes.
I think it changed about 3 or 4 seasons ago that they decided rather than counting up, we'll count down.
That's weird, isn't it?
They were just like,
Someone just got bored. I've got an idea. Why don't we count the countdown going down? That's a good idea, Barry.
Barry got a pay rise that day. Kicked off line by the Raiders. Jeez, that's gone plenty of distance.
I do like how in the NRL there's a lot of that controversy surrounding where players are going and that, though. I like that. I wish Super Rugby was more like that. You know, players leaving and going to better teams, and you know, because it's scandal, isn't it? Gives old Hamish here a bit of talk about, you know, such players going to this team because he's getting paid this and that. You know what I mean? I love that juicy stuff.
I mean, the BBL bringing in a draft system,
Yeah.
which you probably don't really.
Well, they're like, even in rugby, Premiership's got all that sort of stuff, you know. But you know, yeah, can't be here to next live stream. Okay, cool.
We should mention, and don't get the hopes up yet, seen this many a times, says glass half empty, yeah. That's the thing. The Raiders haven't touched the ball yet.
Yeah. Well,
for more than a phase. Now they've got it, so this is danger.
Yeah.
But it's certainly been an entertaining one for the start of the game. Good tackle made by the Warriors just out from the 10-metre line. Steve Roach. 185 premiership games.
But then the Raiders' defense hasn't really been good enough either. So
yeah, they have let them through just a little bit easy.
Yeah.
There's Josh Papali'i, though, the big man. State of Origin, he wasn't really getting much game time for the first 2 matches. But then the third match, they gave him like almost a full 80, and he just was everywhere.
He shat himself.
No, he shined. Is that how you'd say it? He did the shining.
Yeah.
You know, and even if the Warriors are 12 points up with 5 minutes left, I still back the opposition. Okay, I'm taking it the day Warriors suck. As well as these Gareth.
This is nighttime Warriors and daytime Warriors.
That's
the Greg and Larkin Stadium.
GIO Stadium, Brumby's home ground.
You wouldn't get that nowadays, would you? A rugby union star be named on a stadium.
They should call the new Orange Theory or like the new Christchurch one the Dan Carter or would you call it the Carter McCaw Stadium?
Reece Walsh. Is he still in the squad? Or has he left? He's a player that said he was going to stick around, loyal to the end, and then he just left.
Yeah, but then he got done with cocaine, didn't he?
Something like that. He was. They got him. What? Everyone, can someone answer this? Where did Reece Walsh come from? And not only that, where is he going and when's he leaving? Because I know he's leaving the Warriors, isn't he? And I know when he came in, he was meant to be the next big thing, and he hasn't really done it. And
I feel like you're quoting Cotton Eye Joe a little bit, aren't you? Where did he come from? Where did he go?
Yeah, where did
Reece
he come
Walsh.
from? He injured apparently overseas.
And I was like, everything's going well for me and George. How about you?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah, I'm good. It's good.
Well, how do you know I wasn't asking how you are? He's telling me. He's telling us that me and him are doing well. But how about you? Read it differently.
You're thinking maybe a comma could have been.
Well, how are you?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm all right. You know, I'm excited. Hong Kong versus Tonga, I think, is going to be a cracking match.
Yeah.
Which not too many people probably are like anticipating, but it's going to be good, I think. And they'll probably go into the Highlanders, says Gareth there. And also, you can't be the next big thing playing for the Warriors, says Obi.
No. I don't know where he came from, though. I think he came from an Aussie side.
Did he? Or was he a young player in New Zealand and slowly?
I can't remember.
Kind of made his
I
way
remember
up.
it was a big thing when they signed him, though.
Kicked high once again.
Like when they brought in 2 of us to shoot from the
Oh, that's taken in the air. That would have hurt the back a little bit of Harris Davida. He's complaining that
he's like, I didn't do anything.
Come on, the Warriors.
I mean, what's all
There's
this
Nick
about?
Clark.
So he, no, buddy, you put your arm up. I don't know how it works in rugby league. I don't know if this is a red card, a yellow card. I don't know.
Okay, the commentators have said that he was unlucky because he was going to tackle another Warriors player, but then there was a player above him. not an intentional challenge in the end from the Australian commentator.
Interesting, then I
You'd
would
have to
say-
argue.
Yeah, I would say he put his hand up and caught the guy.
And Warriors at a halftime lead. Matt will the beard in the second, like always. That's the thing. Normally, it's either the Warriors have a good first half or second half. They can't have both.
Yeah,
So they've gone first half this week. Last week, they had a better second half.
yeah.
So they were 28-6 down and then managed to get it back to 28-18, which they still lost by 10, but
Yeah.
it was a little bit more. I heard the next GTA upload is about fuel prices. And there as well.
Oh, what's that? Like an
Says-
update on the game
Says Obi.
and online?
And usually when players leave the Warriors, they become stars. Says David the Molten Warriors. I know I really want to come on Warriors. Do you remember you were here yesterday, Joe? And any cricket on? Says David the Mod. I know that the Kiwis played up against Ireland last night. I know that Ireland started the batting. They didn't actually lose any early wickets. But I didn't get a chance to finish watching that game.
1-1.
So we'll quickly have a look at the score. I know that we play Scotland on Thursday, which we are hoping to do. That's a tough one to take, but he's done very well there, Xavier Savage. And I'll run it up to 20 metres out, tries to take the quick tap. Wasn't quite able to. Right, whereas international men's cricket. Sri Lanka play Pakistan in 23 hours. Expect to steal a lot of fuel. Here's Obi. I do like T20s. T20s are fun to cover. Scotland versus New Zealand on the 28th of July on Thursday at 1:30 a.m. New Zealand won by 6 wickets in the end up against Ireland. They got a little bit lucky once again. Why are you whistling? Why are you whistling?
Why are you?
Running forward at the moment for Adam Elliott. And can't wait for the New Zealand or South Africa England test. Going to give Seb so many gears, says Gareth. And yeah, we are hoping to actually cover quite a bit of that. The T20s, that's actually on Thursday straight after the New Zealand versus Scotland game. So we might be able to do a little bit of a double whammy bang bang. I'm not going to even use...
Said.
I'm never going to say double whammy
She
bang
shouldn't
bang.
say
again.
that, though. She would not go.
The thing is, though, New Zealand are playing Scotland, right? And then they must head straight to England for the Commonwealth Games.
Yeah.
If I'm not wrong. Manavotavai left the Warriors and became famous in the drug world. So here's Lax. Now the Raiders getting close. Only 5 metres out now from the line. Now, it's going to be a good attacking opportunity. It will be Wolford. Goes back to Josh Pabali. You can't let that man get that much freedom. He almost was able to creep his way over the line. It is 5th and final now. Can the Raiders score 49 metres? They were able to gain there now. 5 back into the pocket. Looking for the little grubber in behind. Oh, it's an awkward bouncing one, but it's gone too far.
Disgusting.
He was a great player. And also, are you doing anything today? Brandon says, Joe, we are indeed. We got plenty more coming up. Hong Kong versus Tonga. How long is Match of League? Sorry, it doesn't exist over here, says Gareth. So it is same as... Imagine that.
6 hours.
It's just a test match of league, you know?
Players getting dragged off on stretches.
Well,
Two
that's
players.
State of Origin summed up. About 4 players got knocked out in the early stages, but it's 2 hours or so, similar to rugby, 80 minutes, 2 40-minute halves. So, yeah, it won't be too long, and it will be then taking us...
The bunker's sponsored by KFC.
Mm.
They'll make lots of mistakes if it's sponsored by KFC.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a story about that, don't we? Okay, they're trying to check to see whether or not maybe Harris DeVita did get some sort of hand on that.
Got a hand off.
Or actually, no, they're checking the contact of, it was Tavaga. Watch Tavaga here.
Tavaga.
Watch him. How much does he grab him? He gives him a bit of a...
Oh.
He's been impeded, and the worst thing is he wasn't getting to it
But
anyway.
The ball, yeah,
But
I don't know.
because he impeded him.
I don't see how that would be a try.
And Kane and Foster as leaders. So I'm betting all teams against the ABs to lose, says Balmain. And there's and also that's going to be epic, bud. Or bud. Also, I'm looking forward to you giving Seb some flack about the Poms. And I got a feather in my free-piece once.
Don't even get me started on KFC. We went to KFC the other day. You can't order what you want. That's to put it basically. You can't order what you want. I want 4 pieces of chicken, 4 chicken thighs. I get 2 pieces of chicken thighs and some dried up thing in a drum. And I just didn't know. Hey, what did you? You got like 2 free chicken drums?
Yeah, I ordered 3 drumsticks and I didn't get 3 drumsticks. I got a drumstick, a breast,
It's unbelievable.
and a little wing. But the thing is,
Like
you should tell everyone the nice deed that I did for you, didn't I?
Hamish gave me a piece of chicken.
I gave him my chicken thighs so that he would stop sulking.
Oh, it just annoys me. I drove you there.
No scrums and no rucks, right? Pretty much, yeah. So scrums they still have, but it's not pushing. It's just pretty much the ball comes out the back. And Reeswell's staying in Oz, so he can flaunt his budgie smugglers on Instagram. Says Alex. And also, do you guys reckon New Zealand and Australia should start kissing ass to get the box franchises back to Super Rugby? We need them. Says David the Mod. That's the thing, though. If I've learned anything about New Zealand and Australia rugby, they aren't going to say that they've done anything wrong.
If I was someone who was to try and figure out what to do, I would actually just bring the Pacific Islanders in to replace the South Africans. I wouldn't bother trying to get the South Africans to join.
A few metres out from the line now for the Raiders. Good attacking opportunity. Wolford goes back. Whitehead tries to go through.
He's got a wide head. We'll have a big head.
Quick step and feet. I believe
so the Raiders are just throwing it at them. And they are holding them out, but I don't know how long this team will hold them out for.
I'm back. Last one, 5 metres gained. It's going up once again. You need to stop impeding the Warriors. That was close for Sean Johnson, but luckily
he wasn't impeding that Raiders player had a goal on him.
Well, all I'm saying is the Warriors can't afford to have any 50-50 calls.
Yeah, I know, but they have a lot of calls go against them, though, don't they?
They do, yes. They got money. Says Obi there, David, I think we should get the Japanese in our camp or our comp. And I was like, good to know you, George, says Joe. And well, what this about All Blacks? Says Joe there as well.
Where's Joe from?
Joe is from, that's a good question. Where's Brandon from? North Island.
Huh.
Somewhere up near the north. Currently 43 metres game once again for the Warriors. They will boot it high in the form of Sean Johnson. Oh, there's going to be a collision here. Oh, that was well taken. Because that easily could have been Kotrick and Tapia Savage both running into it. Or sorry, Xavier Savage running into each other. Springboks never seem to dominate the Welsh. Can't determine their level currently, says Lax. Yeah, it's very tricky to tell because, like you mentioned, it always seems to be a close game between South Africa and Wales.
Yeah.
And then when it was 1-1, you knew South Africa were going to go out there and absolutely fire.
The Welsh just didn't have the physicality to be able to one-up them, you know. And
same here, you can't choose your pieces. 1 piece is a thigh, 2 is a thigh and a drumstick, 3 is those 2 and a breast. Says Gareth there. But yeah, that's the thing. They actually got it right one time, didn't they?
I went in there and I
thought George.
I wonder if it's because we went for the drive-through, though. Because in the drive-through, you go to the first window, then you drive to the second one, and in behind that wall, the order gets sent to a person, and then it all gets milled around, and then it comes out as a completely different one.
Wouldn't it be the same as the register, though?
I don't know.
We're going to have to test that.
Oh, it's so weird how they just don't do it. I'm going to have to ask them. Like, why can't you just get me 4 chicken thighs, a drink, and some chips? Why can't you? I want to actually ask them because they might have.
I'm sure we wouldn't
have a legitimate
mind
reason, but
interrogating that woman at the drive-through window.
I loved her. She was a good-looking girl. I fell in love.
Savage, nice spin. 4th tackle and Brandon up top of Northland. See, Joe, I think it's from Northland as well. Josh Babalee finds the offload. The Raiders raiding towards the line. And that's got to be it. No, they're short by half an inch.
Oh, wow.
Now, Whiten, that's a rough pass, and it's going down. I think it's going to be the penalty, though, to the Raiders. But, boy, that was close.
I was going to say, you're going to be angry if you're a Raiders fan, but it's their penalty.
It's their policy. Basically, when you order 8 pieces, you get a full chicken. Says Gareth there.
And so
also, I don't think they have the might of the box, says David.
So when they have the chicken, they must have to sell a certain amount of pieces, or they have to make sure it's all leveled up so that they don't sell way too many fires and not enough drums, or something like that.
Do you know the thing is, though?
It's all fast food. It's going to be designed.
If you ask for those little tiny reject pieces and you're like, can I have 5 of those? You would 100% get 5 of those, wouldn't you?
I hate those. The dried up, useless little chicken wings. I don't know what they are. What are they?
I don't even. Yeah,
they're not chicken. Are they?
They're not even
wings?
the wings, are they? They're kind of like the.
They're like little. I don't know what they are.
The chicken's nutsack.
Yeah.
With a little bit of meat on it.
Yeah, it's just dry. Yuck. The chicken fry is the only good piece. I like wicked wings, but then I shit myself the next day. I can only eat like 1 or 2, and then I just start shitting myself. It's just hot.
I do like the drumsticks though. They're my new thing because I'm like I feel cool eating the drumsticks because I eat quite a bit of it, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas I pick my way through the thighs and whatnot.
Captain's challenge.
Sean Johnson going to go next year. Rebuilding time, Says Lax
That'll be
right.
the second time.
Checking to see if it was stripped, and you'd have to argue it possibly was. Hey, Mum, what's your favourite piece of chicken? There was no strip there, they have said.
Probably the thighs are quite nice.
Thighs?
Yeah. Or
Yeah, we like the thigh as well.
George is a fan of the thighs.
just chicken.
Chicken's nutsack, says David. And also, personally, love the rib piece. Is it the rib? A drumstick sucks so small. See, that's the thing. I would have thought they'd be willing to give me the drums because they don't have a lot of chicken on them.
Yeah.
But they still don't seem to want to, you know? Speaking of all this food, I realised before the live stream, about 2 minutes before, I forgot to have breakfast. So it's going to be a hungry one, I would think. But I'm probably going to have a banana after the stream. I shouldn't make eye contact with you when I say that. I'm going to have 2 bananas.
Oh, damn, they're making some great.
They are doing well. Hey, Mum.
I don't know where the Warriors are.
Warriors 12-0 up.
Oh, that's good.
I know.
Yeah.
Although Raiders have all the ball.
Where's it playing?
GIO Stadium in Canberra. And George likes the dark meat, says Gareth. Here's a question, George. Do you know why some meat is dark?
The different animal?
No, it's all still chicken.
What do you mean different bits of the chicken?
Different bits of the chicken. Why are some darker than the others?
I don't know. No, I don't know.
We actually learnt this during science. And the reasoning behind it is because the parts that are darker are the parts that get used a lot more for the chicken. Like, you know how the chicken drums are always the darker ones because they're the muscles and the blood's getting pumped through it a lot more, hence the little bit of discoloration. There you go. And you thought the Kiwi Lads was not an educational show, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Teaching you all sorts of things.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
If the Warriors are holding, just holding in here.
They're only like a metre out, like 4 times.
They get the ball instantly, they're on the Warriors try line.
Because it's burnt, says Lax. And chicken is brown naturally, says Obi there. But yeah, because they don't use their breasts much. That's why the breast is very white.
Yeah.
And then the legs are a little bit darker. And hi, Donna, says David the Mod. That's
racist.
That's racist.
No, I don't think
I
it
shouldn't
is.
for Obi's one, maybe. And also, while George looks disinterested, he doesn't want to know what's happening with the chicken. He wants to know where the chicken is and when he can eat it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's just, it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. And you also fast twitch versus short twitch muscles, George. If you like thigh, you will like rabbit.
Oh, yeah? I never tried rabbit, to be honest.
Oh, yeah?
No.
That surprises me.
I eat a lot of meat, though. I eat ham, steak, pork, anything, really. Chicken, and
Not a fan of red meat, are you?
Oh, no. Well, it's all red meat, but it's the red meat. I hate that.
That's why we went to KFC the other night.
We still got it.
Yeah?
Because that night we went to KFC, Mum and Dad actually got takeaways.
Oh, they shafted you, did they?
So, no, Mum told me that, but I was like, well, if they're going to get takeaways, I might as well just go to KFC. Usually I don't go to KFC because Mum's making tea and I feel bad. But we're still going to eat the red meat. And I'm going to be really angry if I come home working on Sunday and we're like, we're having red meat for tea. Chances are you'll get a message from me saying KFC tonight because I'm not working on a Sunday and having red meat for tea. If that, man.
I mean, red meat is suck, says Joe. And chicken is very good. Oh, chicken is very good at cooking right. You don't want medium rare chicken.
But Mum goes, "Oh, have red meat for tea." I was like, "Oh, I won't have any." What do you mean? I was like, I don't like red meat. She said, "Why did I get it then?" I was like, "Well, because you asked Dad and my brother if they liked it, and they said yes, so you got it." I don't like it. She's like, "Oh well." I was like, "I don't want red meat and potatoes. I'll just have some toasties or go to KFC." She said, "Don't go to KFC. Fuel, George." Yeah, well, Hamish doesn't care and he pays for fuel.
You always blame me, don't you?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Anytime he goes out and about on a trip, and his mum's like, "Where you been?" At Hamish's. Even though I haven't seen him. Your mum must hate me.
No.
Although, to be fair, I did bring you KFC when you were sick, didn't I? And I think she liked that gesture.
Yeah.
She got some of it, didn't she? She got the Hershey's pie. Medium rare. I love some juicy blood oozing out me meat, says Lex.
On a steak, I'm very tempted to go to rare. I've never done it quite yet. Never had the balls to actually say, "Hey, can I get it rare?" Because everyone judges you and makes fun of you. But I'm so tempted just to, because I love it bloody, man.
Because there's a one that's even rarer than rare, isn't there?
Yeah, there's like
there's a term that I can't think of.
It's some name, and I tried it and I loved it. I loved it. Everyone's like, "I don't like when it's rare." What, you don't like flavour? You don't like flavour with your food? Is that what it is? Don't be so stupid. I like flavour when I eat food. That's what it is.
Hey, Mum.
What you want other than red?
Yeah.
Blue.
Blue.
Yeah.
See, that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's not weird. It's just like some people would think, oh, no, but then they eat sushi.
Yeah. That's just raw fish, isn't it?
Yeah. You know? Blue as well. Wait a minute. Why is it called a cordon bleu? Bleh. Bleh. What does bleh mean?
Cordon bleu.
Is it just because it's like initially...
Spelled different.
Mm.
B-L-E.
And also, steak running red as heaven. And that Moen video was funny, Amish. Says Robert there. I haven't actually seen it yet, but George has informed me that he has uploaded a video on the Kiwi Lads Gaming.
What did Robert like the most about it? Tell us, Robert.
Tell the class, Robert.
Yeah.
Medium
That's what
rare.
you say.
I love some juicy blood oozing out me meat, says Lex. And also rabbits like chicken thigh, but gamier. So like a mix between thigh and a steak.
Ooh,
Says Gareth.
I might go kill a rabbit then. Let's wait till spring.
Mm.
They don't come out this time of the year. It's
Are they?
cold. Oh, it's so nice. It's getting half an hour later now. It gets darker.
I noticed that.
Oh, I'm so excited for summer. I'm so sick of winter. Honestly, Hamish sits here in a nice warm house and goes, "Oh, it's all right." The cold just wears you down. It's just the cold wind, the mud, the dirty cars, the frost in the windows in the morning, the cold. It just wears you down. I'm so sick of it.
See, that's the thing.
Which works inside, you work out. So
Yeah,
that's the-
yeah.
Winter has sucked.
Yeah.
Like, not because, like, or actually, it wasn't even winter. It was just before winter, I think.
Yeah.
Because we do live streams at like 4 a.m. and it was -3.
Yeah.
And like at that stage, we weren't really lighting the fire too much. So I just, I was just chilling with me big socks and me big, and just watching the rugby,
Yeah.
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 And also with horseradish sauce on a piece of ciabatta, that's gone over. So now the score 14 points to the Warriors. And Warriors, please score again. I guess if you wanted 2 points, you've got it. If you wanted 6, we will have to wait just a little bit longer. 13 minutes left of the first half. And yes, Gareth or Hollandaise. And Brandon comments on the Kiwi Lads gaming video. Says Joe there. You know a lot about Brandon, Joe. And also we haven't got there, score a damn try, useless toss pots. Says Lax.
Cheers.
In there. Wait, is that for the Raiders or the Warriors? Probably the Warriors, maybe.
Raiders.
Raiders.
I haven't been able to score yet.
They've
I
been
guess
close, though.
The
haven't
clock goes down to let you know how much time is left.
Mm.
13 minutes. That's good. I think we should change the rugby union one.
they? Really?
Because it tells you how much longer you've got in that half.
Although, I guess slight difference is once you get to like 0 in league, that's when the half ends. Whereas in union, you could go for another 5 minutes. Nice run
My
there.
boy is running.
Beautifully done by Watane
Don't know where to go.
Ziliznaik. That's the name there.
Oh, yeah?
It's a tricky one to say. He kind of looks like Roger Tuivasa-Sheck with a mullet.
Yeah.
Like he might be Roger's dad from back in the day.
Is Roger an All Black here?
He is. Yep. Oh, he felt that one, and he's actually gone down
Has
there.
he
the
on?
Warriors
Has he
player.
been on there?
He had 3 or 4 minutes
Oh,
or 10
okay.
minutes at the end of the game up against Ireland.
Oh, okay.
Careful now, boy. We don't want to knock nothing over.
I was going to say he would probably switch allegiances if he didn't,
Mm.
you know?
And I was like, hey,
It's
Robert.
been in his
Hey,
contract.
Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say New Zealand Rugby Union would be like, nope. We ain't bringing you to New Zealand just for you
Well,
to
that
switch
was a
allegiances.
Big collision for Harris Davida and still winning impossible, says Paddy there. Now will be the scrum to the Warriors. Ball fed in. Warriors have it available once again with still 10 minutes left. It's a good spin, but a great tackle there. Rush defense from the Raiders, and it was Arthurs. No, it wasn't. It was Tomoko was able to make that tackle. And the bit I liked, George, was how Hamish tried jumping in the buggy, says Robert there. There are some fun clips in the farming simulator
We've
one.
still
isn't
got
there?
another one to come out too.
And it's more hectic than the rest.
It's the one where we get everything stuck in a river.
Yeah. I am referring to my Warriors' foot on the throat before their imminent bad half comes. And Joe maybe depends in there as well. And I had it on the menu at a restaurant. Some people used to send it back because it wasn't cooked. Says Obi.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
God damn.
Oh,
Oh,
it's a
no.
drop ball there. The initial knock on was from the Warriors.
He's angry. He's like, go away, mum. He's like, what do we do?
15, unfortunately, just getting that slightly wrong for the Raiders.
He's angry, man. He was like, oh, I'm going to get it. Watch this. Pick it up. Yay! Oh, shit.
Yeah, so he's done pretty well
Yeah.
to get onto that ball after
Oh,
it rolled
shit.
out the back, and then he
Drops it.
dropped it.
Sponsored by milk. Big business milk.
Sponsored by milk. Hey? What type of milk you go for? Just the blue top
Just
or
any milk.
any
Any milk
milk?
on earth.
chocolate?
Yeah. Chocolate milk is actually how I get 90% of my diet.
I thought you were going to say 90% of my calcium. But
my diet.
Which we talked about me a lot. I want to see if you know as I don't talk, says Brandon there. Welcome back, Brandon. Hope you're doing well, bud.
But
I love saying bud now. You've learned this, haven't you?
good game.
That's a good run.
Warriors players are caught slacking.
Nice step once again. Wolford gets closer. Still 2 or 3 actually left. That's weak defense from the Warriors.
Bad.
Getting close now. Oh, he
Oh.
tried to offload it though. That's a
bad
massive
defense.
mistake. And that is not what you want from Tapene there. It sounds like he's STL on Mummy's Milk.
Who's
There's
that?
more one.
Me?
Yeah. Do you occasionally have a suck?
No.
No?
On his mum, I do. She likes it too.
Settle down. And you guys got vanilla milk over there?
Nah.
Little
We're not
little
cultured
bit.
enough.
We have like vanilla bean milk, I think, is kind of the flavoring type thing. I love those milkshake lollies though.
Yeah.
You know, the ones that are
He
like,
just tripped over a sign.
is he all right?
No.
I feel like he shouldn't be going on the field if
The
he's
Warriors have
unaware
kicked
of
the
the
ball
surroundings.
away.
And also, Hamish, you should do panels sometimes.
He
Says
dropped
over
the
there,
ball
that's going to be a
again.
knock on.
Damn,
From
that's
the
a
Raiders.
good field place for the Warriors. He's offside, isn't he?
Mm.
That
Well,
player there?
I do want to do a repeat of what we did last year with me and you, where we were talking about the Springboks game. You remember how we did
Yeah.
that sit-down interview?
Yeah.
I feel like we should do that again for this
You know,
year's one.
you seen the before the boxing fights, like the
The
Jake
face-to-face?
Paul one? Yeah, we should do one of those. You know,
And have one of us is South Africa.
yeah, and then one of us is Australia or New Zealand.
Mm. And vanilla soda is disgusting. They have ice cream soda, don't they? Have you ever come around to ice cream soda?
No, it's
I don't think I've ever had it.
Let's
Are
just
you-
stop it.
I used to always be an orange or lime boy for those
Hamish,
like budget
You
drinks.
wind that up. I'm gonna.
Hey, Brandon, they're good in there. And Gareth only up and goes. And then also, well, ironic that the Warriors are in the lead, says Sammy Souza. And they've actually had
What
a
do people
decent
usually
first half.
search when they're doing? Oh, so on my phone we're ranked second in search behind butt crack racing. Behind.
Mm-hmm. And creaming soda rocks. I have to try it at some stage, I think. And do you think the All Blacks will make the semis in the World Cup, says Turbo Tom? It's going to be tricky because, like, of these 4 teams, 2 of them have to go home. South Africa, New Zealand, Ireland, and France.
Yeah.
So that's tricky. Very tricky. But
his
I'm-
son knows better than yours.
I'm excited to see what they can do in the World Cup, but it's going to be, we need to see a new All Black side that's not the same as what they're doing now. And also we have got their home shows there. When I don't talk, get ready to the live stream. And as well. And also we've got, damn, wish I could send some over. It's called Milk.
On
It
BKR
comes
stream,
in
only subscribers can see messages. That's so lame. I'm not
It's-
subscribing to shit content.
And also we have got there, comes a 1 liter drink. It's like cool drink in there. That would be decent. Or we used to have cool changes over here, but they weren't milk. They were actually juice, and they were either orange or orange and mango and turbo. Yes,
They
of
were
course.
good, man. They were real good. I'd still have those over anything else these days. Real refreshing.
We used to do something weird with them, which I know, like that.
Hamish, you used to do
No,
something
this
weird
used to
with
be a thing at school. Like people would bite the bottom
them.
of
You
it.
still do it.
Yeah, I wanted to get a throwback. You know, you bite the bottom of the bottle.
And then you
And then
squeeze it.
You
drink
squeeze it, and it's like
Why?
it comes out.
I don't know.
Well, because we can't all be like you and chuck it in 4 seconds.
I
mate,
didn't
you know?
chuck it
We
in
want to
4 seconds.
enjoy a
They
little bit
created
longer.
a lid to drink it out of the top for a reason. I drank it like a normal person.
Yeah, but normal's boring.
That's like when people do the thing at the bottom.
What, a
They-
shotgun
They
with a
do that,
can?
yeah, and
Yeah.
because that gets the air out. I can understand that
Yeah.
because you're shotgunning it, but it's not a cool change where you're sipping away at it.
You know, it just
Get
makes
a
it last
straw
longer.
if you want to sip away at it.
And we still got them called Tropical. Comes in all the sizes, even 2 litres, says Gareth. And also, we made bombs out of them, says Obi. And Obi's
Well
forward's
done.
going to focus on the breakdown. And George, not Brandon, says
The
Brandon.
All Blacks forwards are going to focus on not getting bossed around in the breakdown. The South African forwards are going to have an absolute hell of a time if they play like they did against South Africa against Ireland, because they are going to get bossed around, pushed around, and they're not going to win breakdowns. They're not going to win scrums. They might win some lineouts. They'll lose scrums. They'll lose the ball at the rucks. They will get the ball taken off them at the rucks, and they will just not get anything going. So,
And also, at least on timing, the Hong Kong or Tonga Hong Kong game, especially when it's the Rugby World Cup qualifiers, while also booking some big streaming with 2 more NRL games with my team, the Storm play, and also says Sammy Souza. So yeah, it's a game, or it's kind of a day that seemed like, because there weren't the Rugby Union Internationals, that it wasn't going to be a very busy sports day.
yeah.
But then all you got to do is just go, oh yeah, NRL's still on, Rugby Union, we got that game, bit of cricket as well happening. It is pretty awesome with as much. And also, I think Hamish is doing it. Says Robert there. We are doing Tonga versus Hong Kong on the main channel. We were going to be doing the Storm versus the Rabbitohs, but instead,
That would be a big game. That will be a big game.
Going to do this one instead.
Well, I'm just saying for you and your views, that will be a big game.
It's going high.
Storm versus
gone into
Rabbitohs,
Dutch.
The Roosters versus Rabbitohs is usually a big derby there.
And also, they're just trying to time the Rugby World Cup qualifiers here. See, Sammy Souza. Question, Sammy Souza. Do you know where to watch that game in New Zealand? Because Nov Mum, she sent a message earlier. It was quite the teasy one, wasn't it? Because she said, I've worked out where to watch it for the Rugby World Cup qualifier. But then we never found out where she found out to watch it.
Yeah.
I think I've got to buy Stan to be able to watch that game. But I feel like she knows something
I
that
find
she's
it
not
funny
letting
how
on.
Stan's got it, but Sky Sports doesn't. Stan are standing up to the challenge. Go Stan Sports.
Go on, Stanley.
I've heard some stories that apparently Rugby Australia are going to leave Super Rugby because Stan Sport has apparently offered them a new broadcast deal to have a domestic competition. And what's his name? The Ferguson fellow, not Ferguson.
Callum?
Forrest.
No, not.
Something Forrest, the billionaire, the guy in charge of the Western Force. He's apparently going to bankroll Rugby Australia so they can leave New Zealand Rugby and create a competition that's going to compete with the NRL, which I think is going to be the best thing that Rugby Australia will ever do. I think if they stay part of Super Rugby, it's just going to very slowly kill the game in Australia.
Oh, head clash.
Damn.
That man hurts. Roger and the mullet looking painful.
He's like, Dad, where am I?
And I hope every AB's excluded from last series is in the 23 against South Africa, except for Zell. He can F off, says Lex Axel. And there's me and George, we are actually going to do a video at some stage, probably trying to, I guess, give our opinion on what our favourite All Blacks lineup could be, and don't bring Ferguson into Rugby Australia's idiocracy.
Didn't know that.
And also, I booked Rugby Edge streaming for the Tonga Hong Kong game, especially when he's born and raised in Hong Kong, while I'm going for Tonga. See Sammy Souza there as well. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that one goes for Tonga Hong Kong. I feel like Tonga should take it, but then saying that, they haven't got some of their big boys in the lineups. So, yeah, it will be very interesting to see who does manage to take it out for that contest. But, yeah, that will be on the main channel for anyone who is curious about that game. Brilliant run now for the Raiders, only a few out. And once again, they've been so close yet so far away many times throughout this fixture, but recycling it quickly. Oh, that was almost Emre Gula dropping that ball as well. Is it?
That was the sound of a small cat.
Okay. Is that
Official
because
commentary.
Okay.
Hamish
enough.
asked for, so.
And all right, nothing well trans-Tasman competition with New Zealand and the NZRFU close. It's dropped again. I think there was White in that time who put it down. There's just too many mistakes.
Scrap it out. What was that?
Okay.
The rugby Australia, I think I agree, and I think there needs to be a trans-Tasman comp where the best sides from New Zealand play against Australia's best sides. And then there's the Bledisloe Cup. I think the Wallabies need to stay in Rugby Championship or whatever it is after Sanzar's gone, and the Bledisloe. But I think Australia needs to have more teams in Australia playing against Australian sides to try to create what the NRL is doing. So,
George agrees with Australia leaving Super Rugby. Who are they going to test themselves against? Australia leaving as the end of union in Australia, says Gareth.
Well, they're still going to be playing against New Zealand sides for the Bledisloe. And if they have a Trans-Tasman Cup, which is the one where the best sides from New Zealand versus the best sides from Australia, they'll still be playing against them. But the problem that they've got is they don't have enough talent coming through the ranks because the NRL steals them because they can't pay their players enough. So they need to compete against the NRL and the AFL, which are both just domestic competitions. So I think that's what Australia need to do. They need to make the game in Australia more popular, get more talent coming through the ranks, create better players, better coaches, and then that will improve the Wallabies, but that will still give them a chance to play against New Zealand sides to test whether they're improving or not. But then you could also argue New Zealand sides could get worse because we haven't had any competition because the Australians haven't been doing it, and I think that's what's happening. I think the next generation of All Blacks aren't going to be very good. But we could already be seeing it, now, to be honest with you. So,
And a Champions League, George says over there.
I think there should be.
NPC at full strength like the old days. Speaking of the NPC, Bunnings NPC just around the corner. Boy, I am excited for that one. And we are going to be covering quite a bit of it on the channel, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are new, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Goran Paladin. I didn't know that was that man's name. He doesn't look like a Goran.
It should be the best team from New Zealand versus the best team from Australia in a 3-game series at the end of their respective competitions. So New Zealand would be NPC, Australia would be the equivalent to the NRL, so like the Australian Rugby Union competition, and it would be a 3-game series, and whoever wins the Trans-Tasman Cup. And they still test themselves against the best, but, so.
When did the Raiders score?
I can't remember.
Did they score?
We haven't been listening.
I don't think they scored.
No.
I thought they were close about 4 times, but didn't quite get over there. Unless they revived the NPC like back in the days as the premier domestic competition in New Zealand, says Sammy Souza. And also, let's go Warriors, my KO sub is out, so I can't watch it. Says K's play, so yeah. It's an interesting time, isn't it, in terms of subscriptions for sports? Because you probably, if you were a rugby union fan, you probably wouldn't lock it in until maybe 2 or 3 weeks' time, would you?
No.
With all the internationals coming up. Just now you were talking union, and there, as I says, Robert, we were indeed. Even our Green New Zealand teams have gotten weaker. Call us rats on a sinking ship. We're glad we went north, especially with the growth of Northern strength.
Yeah.
We are seeing, says Gareth there.
Well, if I look at the NRL, there's guys in the NRL making over $2 million. I don't see how the English Premiership or how the Pro 14 or what is it, the URC can compete with the NRL if they were, doing their thing. I don't think they'd be able to take Australia's players because they're getting paid enough in the NRL. If they recreate that with rugby union, they'll get more money because the market's there, but they keep going overseas to try to get it with Sanzar.
Well, that's the thing. Cheslin Colby, perfect example. Yeah. He doesn't get paid as much as the top NRL players.
Yeah. This guy's getting paid $2.5 million. So the market's there. It's right there in front of them, but they have to get it from the NRL and the AFL.
A bit of salmon?
It's nice, isn't it? I think rugby union's a much more entertaining game than AFL and rugby league. So, yeah.
I've recently discovered salmon, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't that bad, I was hesitant because of the texture, but if you get a piece that's not too bad for the texture-wise, you can easily down it,
Yeah.
Straight down the gullet like a pelican. I don't think I'd have it raw, though.
No,
I think it's got to be smoked,
I like salmon. It's good. It's got a lot of flavour.
Mm.
It's good.
We could eat salmon after this if you like. Got some salmon there.
Yeah.
just in case you haven't read me.
Hate it.
And salmon is the best. And also, no one gets 2.5 million in league, says Will One. And then I have it every week. Says no one on NRL and AFL seem to lack one thing, the international game.
Yeah.
Says Simi Souza there. And
Yeah.
also, we have got Chislin coming back to the Stormers by the look of it. Yeah, I heard that. Chislin Colby going to the DHL Stormers.
Because the premiership sides can't get the money going anymore.
Also, strength of the Pacifica sides. Their peak could off physicality in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Been missing. That's the thing. I'd love to see how a team in either the Bunnings NBC or Super Rugby would go playing in Northern Hemisphere style.
Yeah.
Just to see how it matches
I'd love
up.
to see a relegation promotion system.
Well, they actually have changed the Bunnings NBC a little bit.
Yeah.
Because they did have relegation and promotion, but now they've actually got it that it's like the rankings are more based off it rather than anything else. So you get to mix up who you are versing rather than only playing championship or premiership teams. You kind of have 1, 3, 5, 7, etc. all the way down, and those guys are in there. Where's Mum says Distracted Sports? She's actually in front of the fire just to the side. Hello, Mum. Yeah. Oh, Nov Mum, you're back. Right, Nov Mum. You mentioned earlier on, you left us on a bit of a cliffhanger because you said you found where to watch Tonga versus Hong Kong. Where did you find Nov Mum? Out of curiosity, because I have just about signed up for Stan Sport. I was going to do it straight after this, but if there is a way of watching it in New Zealand without a like VPN on, that would be quite handy. So do let me know. And also we have got their stream for the Pacifica sides. Their peak could have. Oh no, sorry, I read that one. And also, what's the exchange rate? Australian dollars versus euro. Chislin was getting €1 million and whatever his salary was. So that's probably about, I'd say, 2 million. 2 million, somewhere around there. And also New Zealand Super Rugby teams should do a tour, says Lex Axel. And also that's the thing, especially when Drua and Moana Pacifica did really well in their debut season of Super Rugby. Says something so is that clutch in there as well. And also, hey, we get in a Club World Cup, 8 North and 7 South in 2015.
I have heard that as well, but it always gets to that point where they talk about it and it just falls through.
Clutch, but need a VPN. I actually have Clutch now that I think about it. No, I don't. I have a VPN. Not the Clutch. Drop the clutch, eh? You're good at driving manuals.
No, yeah. Not too bad.
Good.
Too bad.
Currently, second half, not too far away. Tackle bust. They've actually had more here for the Raiders. So, clutch. Do you need to be in Hong Kong? I think you do, don't you? I'm going to move to Hong Kong real quick. I didn't need a VPN. I'm in New Zealand. Wait, so Clutch works in New Zealand, Nov Mum? Okay, right. Let's see if you guys are coming in Clutch for the...
I wouldn't say that again.
My mum liked it. I think she just pity laughed, though.
I never heard of Clutch.
Haven't you?
No.
Here it is. Clutch. Live and
free?
upcoming.
It is signed up?
It is free, yeah.
How's that right? Is it like a full video stream?
Yeah.
Are you signed up though?
No, I'm not signed up yet, but I'm going to sign up now.
But it can't be free. You have to have a membership.
No, I think it is free. If you're in Hong Kong, maybe you get it free.
I can't see how that would be free. It's illegal if it's not free. If it's not free to, if it's free to watch, and it's a website that I've never heard of, and you just watch the game, why would anyone sign up?
Yes, but you have to pay, but only $4.
It's not free.
It's not free. Nothing's free
it's
these
illegal,
days, is it?
Because the rest, no one would have watched Sky Sports. They'll all be on Clutch.
Coming in Clutch, eh? Haha. You got to recycle the same jokes. Wait, log in, sign. Oh, I got to sign up. Please enter the correct password. Oh, I don't have one to it.
Imagine the person at his little desk in the HQ going, he hasn't even signed up.
Oh, what's my phone number? Cool.
02.
Yeah, I might not read it out. I think New Zealand. There we go. I don't think you could know, or I don't think you know my phone number. Like, you'd know me because you're in, like, I'm in your contacts. But I don't
need phone numbers anymore to text people. Just got Messenger and Snapchat and Instagram DMs.
What if you lose your phone? What if you lose your phone?
You lost it.
How do you know what your number is?
Oh, it's a good question.
Just tell them to look me up on Instagram.
And might need a VPN if you don't enter a valid email address, mate. That's my one. It's being real mean to me, you know.
Yeah, man of mine.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just signing up for Clutch. If you too want to clutch a watch of the Hong Kong game. Oh, they sent me an email. This is taking longer than I thought it would. And all the mug guys, says Justin, welcome in, mate. Hope you are doing well. And did the Raiders score, or is the score 14-0? I believe it's 14-0. And also, we have got fans BK Hamish in there as well. Are you in BK? As in like Burger King, maybe? Because if you are, you're a lucky man. And be sure to get a barbecue bacon double cheeseburger, because those ones, they good. You know? Nice. Okay. Should I be concerned that it went into my junk file? Probably, but oh well. What you gonna do, am I right?
I don't know.
Are you going to watch Clutch, mate? Or are you going to watch the game?
Probably not, no.
Nah.
I'm probably going to be at home playing Red Dead Redemption or getting more like riveting content done for the Kiwi Lads gaming channel, which I am on the grind.
He's on the grind big time. World Cup qualifier. Oopsies, are kicking things. I think you were also caught on that, aren't you? Qualifier for Clutch. If I click on that, I'm trying to see the information for it. And no NRL jersey, not today. My mum had one yesterday, though. She had the old school one. You don't have access to this content. Purchase for viewers in Hong Kong. I'm not in Hong Kong. So New Zealand, it would cost $4 to watch it.
Just pay the $4.
I think I'd just pay the $4, to be honest.
$4.
It'd be probably a good investment, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Unless I want to quickly check to see if I go to Hong Kong. And bummer, I have to move next week. And, of course, the Club World Cup is far away. Crusaders lead by a razor would dominate.
We could find a drug boat somewhere to put you on and send you to Hong Kong.
You think?
Yeah.
There you go. I'm in Hong Kong. I would say hi in Hong Kong.
Who's off to Hong Kong?
But I don't know what it would be. I'm sure Rugby Itch would know how to say hi in Hong Kong.
You're in Hong Kong.
I'm in Hong Kong. There you go. It's weird how easy you can do that, isn't it? Purchase. I agree to the terms. What are the terms? Don't know.
Probably that a Hong Kong man will turn up and take your stuff.
Okay.
It's just how it is.
It's all right. It is what it is. Right. Wait. Access. Oh, yeah. Get access. Thank you. Your purchase has been completed.
He's in Hong Kong.
I'm in Hong Kong.
So how are you going to get that to watch it on the full screen? You're going to have to hook it up HDMI cable or something.
Maybe. Well, the thing is, right, I've now purchased it as a Hong Kongian. Now, if I go back to New Zealand, do I now have access in New Zealand as well?
I don't know.
I think I do. I think I now have access in New Zealand as well. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you do want to do that, do that. You know, I can probably put it on the screen now. Because if it thinks that I have access to it. Did I just
try
do
and
something?
get a sponsorship from Clutch?
Did I just do something illegal? I don't think I did. I think
Oh, you might have. You might have. VPNs aren't illegal, but I need to actually invest in a VPN, to be honest.
well, if you want a VPN, George, use code KiwiLads at your checkout for an extra 5%.
Can you use a VPN to try to get the Premiership games? What's the Premiership one? The English Premiership? What do you watch that on?
They have Sky Sport UK.
What do
That
you
has a
watch
lot of
it
them.
on?
I watch it on Sky Sport here for those games. We don't
Because
get
I've
all of
tried
them, but we
getting
get a
it,
few.
but-
And also KO actually has a lot of the Premiership.
Yeah, KO. That's the one I was... Because last time I couldn't get in because I'm not in New Zealand. Can I use VPN to try and get a KO membership? To say
Yeah.
I'm from Australia?
Probably you just need an Australian phone number.
That's the one. That's what I was... That's the issue. Yeah.
That's easy enough. I can give you access to an Australian phone number.
Okay.
I got a few
'Cause
relatives living over
They've
there.
got stuff that I want.
Mm.
You know, like
They got that
Premiership
good
games, you know.
stuff, you know.
Because what do they got? They got the Premiership, Australian Rugby,
NRL.
NRL, New Zealand Rugby.
The Bunnings NPC might be on Stan rather than,
Yeah.
but Stan Sport's like not too expensive
What
either.
about, they've got the top 14,
Mm.
have
And
they?
so who will be the last of the Rugby World Cup Pool C? Very good question. At the
That's
moment,
it.
is that Tonga or Hong Kong that will slot into there? Because I think it's going to be Tonga. I got 3 years of Surfshark for $100 in there as well. Says Gareth there. I remember locking in my one ages ago. And I think it was a 5-year deal for 5 years for $30. I think it was. And I got VPN for 5 years. It's very handy. I got it 90% off.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gareth.
Surfshark, what do you use?
I'm going to get them to sponsor me first, but I'm on not WhatsApp. That one.
Yeah. When we were in high school, we had one because when we used to go on to like Snapchat or Facebook or anything, the high school would shut it down. So you couldn't access it. So you just used the VPN. The teachers didn't understand. Like, how are you doing this?
Yeah, because they got rid of all things at one stage, didn't they? You couldn't go on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram.
Nothing. You couldn't do YouTube. You couldn't do anything. Which
was dumb for the YouTube side of things because, like, teachers would be like, right, we're going to watch something in class. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, we can't.
Yeah. Like, I searched up porn on one of the computers to see if that worked. It didn't work.
Well, I wouldn't think that would work anyway, really.
On a high school computer.
What about with your VPN on?
No, I didn't have the VPN on the computer, but it was on your phone. But you used it all the time, so. Raiders. I might have to download one.
Receiving that one. Streaming Sharks versus Panthers game. It is actually overlapping with Tonga versus Hong Kong. So we are going to be doing the Tonga-Hong Kong game rather than Sharks-Panthers. That's going to be a good match, though, Sharks-Panthers.
Yeah.
And we farm all our New Zealand, or chicken in New Zealand, we don't import it. And then Tonga have been together for 4 weeks straight, so no excuses. They somehow lose since Fikatoa and Folau are out injured.
I was also going to say, we all better bloody hope like how we don't get foot and mouth here in New Zealand, because there will be no more chicken. No more chicken.
What a kick. 40-20.
Yeah. So the Canberra Raiders haven't scored.
No, but they're going to get close here, I would think, with the way that they're going. And also, what makes it worse, play cheap $5 combos have gone up to $6. Still no chicken nuggets. That's my official complaint. There's Justin there. And BK Upper Hut has been out of chicken nuggets for 3 weeks. Those damn Russians.
That's hard getting the chicken nuggets.
The thing is,
mortifier on them.
I had some chicken tenders from Burger King the other day. They're not the same as they used to be.
Are they not?
Chicken tenders, they used to be absolutely brilliant.
Bullshit.
No, they were. They actually were. They were real chicken.
Changed. I don't like chicken tenders at all.
I didn't like the new ones.
You shouldn't like them.
What, because you don't like them?
No.
I have a complaint as well. KFC, where are your crispy strips? You know, why'd you get rid of them?
What's with this gravy burger shit? What's with that, eh? What's going on? You want me to get diabetes in the space of 24 hours? What do you want me to do? Gravy burger.
That
it's almost like their HQ just.
They're close. Once again, Scott. It's brilliant.
I've got it. He just does it, isn't he? It's like It's like KFC sit there and they go, how do we make them fatter? How do we do it? Well, I have an idea. Bloody gravy on a chicken burger. That's the one, Barry.
Panthers will beat the Sharks, and I'm a Panthers fan too, says Sammy Souza. That's the try for the Raiders. So they have finally got in and scored themselves their first try of this match. It's been long overdue. Gravy burgers, what? And there, it's pretty much a burger with chicken, cheese, bacon, I think, and then there's also the gravy of the potato and gravy just all over the top of it. Look at that. It looks like my hand's weirdly not connected to my wrist if I go like that. You know, it's kind of, ow. How high can you put your fingers like that? Have you got a hitchhiker's thumb? Sorry for asking so many questions. Does your thumb curve
don't
back?
do this. Don't do this.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, have you got a thumb that's pretty much straight up and down?
Don't do this to me, man. I hate this shit.
The angle. I'm not going to break my thumb,
I don't like it.
Show me your thumb.
No.
Go like that.
No.
Give me a thumbs up.
I'd rather not.
What should they do on the Kiwi Lads Gaming channel?
They should give it a like and subscribe.
How do they give it a like? What does a like look like?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My kid loves chicken nuggets. And we don't get bacon on stuff here. Not on Mickey D's, not on BK, not on KFC. And all halal. And then costly as well, that gravy burger. Says Nazi Williams.
South Africa.
That one's missed out to the side, but the score will still be 4 points to 14 here. And I believe that it doesn't surprise me. Think about the first time in a long time ABs are going in as the underdogs. In that one moment, I think I misbelieved that. I did South Africa our favourites to beat the All Blacks at the TAB. Yeah, that is certainly possible. That's right. And the angle like you have.
I think they'll win. I don't think if the All Blacks can't play that well, they'll lose.
And he says, Anthony, welcome in. I hope you are doing brilliantly. You've got plenty more rugby coming today, don't we?
I am on. Oh, Scott Robertson and Ronan O'Gara being the Barbarians coaches. I want them to win that game.
Just to prove something.
Just to tell the All Blacks coaches to get their fingers out of their asses.
Put $1,000 on South Africa. I don't know whether $1,000 would be the way to go.
No.
All I'm going to say is if they are relatively even.
Because I get angry when the All Blacks lose, but then you don't get angry. You know, you go against your team.
Me?
No, me.
Or-
like if we did it.
Double downs on
I need to
payday.
start doing TAB more often.
I don't think you do, mate.
I do.
I think you'd be better off investing in other means.
Like $2, $3 here. You know, how much do you invest?
I only have like money in there so that I can watch things on TAB.
Oh.
Because like you have to have money in your account to then be able to watch like the cricket and whatnot, and the NBA you can actually watch for free on there.
What about rugby?
Rugby they don't have, but the FIFA World Cup qualifiers, some of them they did have on there.
Oh, okay.
So they might have the FIFA World Cup licensing. They also had some of the T20 World Cup, I think.
And
I
I
was
check
actually
the scoreboard,
scoreboard.
G.
It does still say halftime, doesn't it? It's a little bit of sleep, but it's actually
Stupid.
like that's updating now and it's still not doing it. 14-0 to the Warriors. OMG. Says David there and South Africa aren't going to win. Says Gareth. You're right, bud.
I think I've just dominated a 4-pack.
But yeah, our scoreboard, it is updating. It's just slow at this stage. Still has it as halftime. Oh, very slow getting up here
What's
for
wrong
the
with
Warriors. The
He's
Springboks
having a
Rugby.
cry.
If we don't win,
Oh, that looks like he's in pain.
we just make it very hard to win. Or the Springboks Rugby is we don't win, we just make it very hard to lose.
Right,
And also, yes, the lazy scoreboard says Debbie Souza. And also, Stan's got rugby, says Robert. And also, I hope the Warriors can beat this Canberra team because I like to see Ricky Stewart's face. When he's angry, he cracked me up. Says Justin. Question: do you want to watch Hong Kong versus Tonga from your house?
No.
I was going to say what I could do is just use my VPN to sign you up so you can watch it for free as well.
No, I don't care that much.
Okay. Fair enough. And then you got Rugby Internationals this weekend, says
No.
Justin. Just Tonga versus Hong Kong. Now, some people might go, but who's playing in that game? But it's going to be a good game. Like, no matter what you're going to see, I would say a good 45 points at least put on in that game between the sides.
Yeah.
And hard
This
out,
guy's
Justin.
really
Love seeing
pissing
that
around.
guy angry. Yeah, I think he was a bit sore. Big run forward. Time from Tohu Harris, the captain.
Oh, the Warriors really do need to score someone to stay in this game.
Oi!
They need to get in there and keep that lead going. You know,
How did he just get up from getting smacked like that?
you just do.
Like, I would be in a coma for
You're-
3 weeks.
You're a little bitch. You know?
Running forward, Savage runs it for the Raiders. And also, All Blacks need to change the defense coach, attacking coach, and the head coach. And as I says, Justin. Where you going? You get me. You know? Big run. And blow out a close one, Tonga will win. Says Sammy Souza, yeah. If Tonga don't win, I'd be pretty disappointed because I've spent a lot of time learning Tongan names.
Yeah.
You know? I want Hong Kong to qualify eventually. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. Rugby Itch, he's my boy. He's my homie. That's what people do, isn't it? Yep. But yeah, I prefer Tonga just because I know a lot more of their players and I have followed them for a bit longer. And also we have got I have the underdogs at the All Blacks. I'm going to bet on the All Blacks, says Justin. Yeah, see, that's the thing. If they're both paying like $1.80 and $2,
It's gonna be a big game. It's
or
going to be a big game.
yeah, if they're both about $1.80, $1.70 or so, like at least whoever you back, you're getting a little bit of money back, and it's not too much of an underdog, if that makes sense. So it's
No.
probably the best time to bet on them. That's another player staying down for the Warriors. This time it's Harris Tavita, sorry. He's not well.
Someone's tackling them in a way that they don't like. So that grub there.
Adam Elliott.
Mm.
Adam Elliott, that's a fun one to say.
What's happened here? Someone. I don't know.
Did he get it? Oh, he might have gotten the crunch one on the neck.
Yeah.
I think is the only one I see there. Well, I'm Fijian. Just showing some love for our fellow Pacifica brothers, says Sammy Souza. And Stuart must have been penalised at least $100,000 over time with his post-match interviews dissing the refs, says Nazi Williams. And Nico Hines, first, second, and third try scorer. Any good, you reckon? Says believe that. Is that for... Okay, the fact that I have to ask which game it's for tells you that I'm not the best person to ask. I would say Latrell Mitchell, decent crack of scoring one of the first tries. He's been looking phenomenal in the last little while for the Rabbitohs. Woof. What noise does a rabbit make?
something like a something like I don't know. It's just sort of I know one rabbit that made the sound of like he was like I'm coming to get you, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. Is that like a Peter Rabbit remake or something?
No, it's just a rabbit that I saw out in the paddock.
Were you high?
No,
Okay.
no, he just said to me, I'm coming to get you.
What did you say back?
That's all okay.
That's all you had.
He was
A rabbit
scared, though.
talks to you for the first time.
He was scared though because I was doing some fencing with the put up fence, break fence, and it wasn't working. Got angry and started throwing it at a tree, and the rabbit was like, "Oh damn!" And then he ran away. I killed a rabbit on Red Dead Redemption with my own foot. I also stabbed them. I also stabbed a little old lady that was just doing what she does. I trespassed on her land, shot her 2 dogs, and I stabbed her in the face.
Well, that's nice. Another penalty going the way of the Raiders that time. Yes, the rabbit makes a noise akin to a woman making snooky. And there, as I see, is David the Modern also. A grunt sounds like a little pig.
Yeah. Sounds like a piece of shit. I told a rabbit he's a piece of shit. Who is that? Who is the Warriors coach?
Oh, they got
Looks
now.
like Jeff Tremaine. They're talking shit, you see that? Up in his face.
First one now for the Raiders up to the halfway line. Got a house rabbit. Best pet I've ever had. Even if they tasty, they will put a pit on Discord. We'll put a pic on Discord.
We'll put a bounty on that rabbit, Gareth. I want to eat him.
No. I like when like the little guinea pigs just do like the laps in their balls.
The what?
The laps in their balls. Or the hamster. You know how you put a hamster in a wheel and like a ball?
So we see relaxing their balls.
Sorry if I got you too excited there.
I'm not excited by the thought of rabbits. Oh no! So what's going to happen here?
I think the Raiders are close to getting back into it. Running hard, that's weak defense.
Poor defense. I remember we went onto an island in the lake in Tekapo and we shot about 27 rabbits.
It's going up.
Nice. There was only
taken.
28 on the island.
Good run. Back from it was the young number 2 for the Warriors. Finds the pass to Sean Johnson.
Out there. Why didn't he pass it?
Just wanted to make
Stupid
those
prick.
extra meters. And you sure you're not talking about the Oceania Women's Rugby Cup? And as Justin also, if your All Blacks play, or if your All Blacks play like they did against Ireland, Japan would beat them. Says Justin. Yeah, they have a decent crack because Japan pushed France in a couple games. And yes, you could say France, we're missing a few of their big names players.
I like Japan to beat some of
Japan
these
still
big
did
sides.
very well.
I like how when we say big sides, we now refer to France and Ireland. I quite like that.
Sean Johnson back on the inside. Good tackle, mate.
Third. Come on, Johnson, do something, you silly talk. Come on. Oh, they're not going anywhere, are they?
A little bit of slow motion there. Who's your bid for the NRL Grand Final, big guy?
Me?
Justin?
You.
Hmm?
It's you.
You think I'm a big guy, do you?
Yeah.
I've been I
Oh!
worked out once.
What the hell?
You know? You saw me running the other day, didn't you?
Oh, no. No, he runs like a weird thing, isn't it?
It's effective. But yeah, prediction for the grand final. I think Panthers are there. And also alongside them, I think I'm going to say a bit of a dark horse here. And I'm going to say it could be... Oh, no, it's hard, isn't it? I want to say the Rabbitohs would have a decent crack because they're playing some pretty good footy at the moment. But it's the question of will they be playing good footy in 8 rounds' time or so when the playoffs come around. And Johnson is just a pretty boy show pony. Here's David there. Noise does a horse, mate, George. There you go. That's a good kick, but it stayed in the field of play for the Warriors. I like how I can just ask what noise any animal makes, and you don't question it. You just do it. You know.
Maybe I won't know.
Well, now you won't because I said that.
Yeah. What sound does Hamish make?
Uh-oh.
I purchased 100 chocolate bars.
That was a good impersonation.
I liked it.
Yeah, going off. Oh, nice spin for Tavaga there. And David, the most NRL Grand Finals. NRL Grand Final.
Come on,
as
boys,
well.
do something, man. Hit some gaps.
Tohu
Come
Harris.
on. I'm getting bored up in here, man.
No,
Oh.
no such thing.
Yeah, there is.
Johnson puts it high. What goes up must come down. Nicely taken.
No defense.
Now Savage. He's had his ankle
Oh.
twisted. That's how one of the commentators talk,
angry.
isn't it? No, he's not angry. He's just sore.
He's sore, man. He's sore.
Which commentator is it that I'm thinking of? Who kind of does it like
that.
that?
That defense is poor.
It's one of the domestic New Zealand commentators.
Yeah.
And he has his voice kind of like this. Off to number 12. Elliot Whitehead. They're replaced now by Joseph Tapini. He'll be making his way out there.
He's crying.
He's like, damn, that hurt me. And 2 degrees free data
It's
for
not
1 hour
bad,
on my 5-minute drive home. You know, I'm using data. And yeah, Savage not looking too good.
He's swearing, man.
He looks like he's had a bit of a savage blow
Yeah.
to that ankle. Thanks, bud. Thanks, bud. Josh Papali'i looks like he's coming back out. Eels Rabbits grand final. Says Justin there. Nice run straight away for the Canberra Raiders. 26 minutes left for the Warriors to what I would call hang on in this contest. And you'd be surprised how trainable they are. This one has free reign inside and out. Doesn't chew anything anymore. It's basically a dog. Loves affection. I like rabbits. Like, I feel like they're cool. Oh, it was an awkward one, but the Warriors taking it nicely. You know what I mean? Like, rabbits, they seem like they wouldn't be as needy as some animals. Like, they'd be like, thanks for feeding me. You a real one.
Yeah.
Rather than like cats who are like, thanks for feeding me. Now give me more.
Give me your whole house.
Yeah.
They rob you.
They do. Hey, does Justin Marshall get in a stoush with Sione? Is that old news? And there says David Lamont. Yeah, he was having a bit of an argument with Akira Ioane, wasn't he? Which is interesting because I know a lot of people are going, what is the shambles that New Zealand rugby are in at the moment when you've got pundits trying to start fights with current players?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting. It'll be interesting to see what kind of happens from it. I think they said that they made up. They sorted out their differences. Probably the only time I'll tune into the Kiwi lads for NRL games whenever the Warriors are playing. Says Sammy Souza. We'll take it, won't we?
Maybe.
Definitely if the Warriors win this game. Like, that's something we haven't seen for a while. Oh, Gareth has actually uploaded the picture. I'm going to check it out, Gareth, and show George your nice bunny rabbit. Go here. Kiwi lads. General. It's in a basket. That looks like a nice bunny. How did it get in? Did it go on off the couch or did it jump up, Gareth?
One night.
You know, it was Gareth talking smack a kid. I wanted to give him the hot one. Says Gareth. There as well. But what we're quickly going to do is we're going to look to see when the last time the Warriors won a game was. I think it's too early to say because 25 minutes left in this game. But if they win it, that would be incredible, really, wouldn't it? First game in Zombie Rabbit Island in Japan.
What's Zombie Rabbit Island? What's that? Is it those zombies or what?
I think it's just a lot of rabbits, so it looks like they're like a horde of zombies. Because there's also Snake Island somewhere as well, isn't there?
That's in Ukraine. I think the Russians blew it up and then that was pretty fun. Oh, this guy's now crying. God damn it.
There's a lot of injuries.
Look at him. He's like, my eyes. Someone's getting cheap shots in the tackles here. Because there's a lot of this going on. Someone's getting something done. Looks like that guy got his eyes.
Sure, it's not Hopawati just giving them a little bit of a, I guess.
Bum up the ass.
A what?
A bum up the ass.
A bum up the ass.
This guy, he's been eye gouged, I think.
A bum up the ass rather than a finger. It's a bum
he
up.
puts his bum up the ass.
That would be tricky to do, I would think.
Let me put my bum up your ass. I tried to get a hooker and redid.
The New Zealand police wins his next
work.
place. Now going short side once again. Another little bit of an injury looking like it's lurking for them. Right, so the Warriors, they beat the West Tigers only 2 weeks ago.
No, this guy's injured.
When was the last time they won an away game is probably a better question.
God, they've lost a few of him, haven't they?
See, 17-10, that's the one that me and Dad watched. The Warriors have not won an away game since playing the Tigers on the 25th of March. They won a home game up against the only team they beat is the Tigers.
How many games have they won this season?
I get on the table. They have won 5. So they must have started a little bit better. Yeah, they bet the Storm in preseason. They bet the Tigers in regular. They bet the Broncos. They bet the Cowboys. They went on a bit of a streak there. They beat the Raiders by 1 point. So if they win this game, they'd actually end up beating the Raiders twice this season.
Yeah.
Now they're basically in between cats and dogs, do their thing. But if it wants to cuddle, it'll jump up for it. Says Gareth there. And also Birds pick at the Rabbits. They have no eyes and ears, says Obi. And also, do you know that the Fiji soccer game versus the Toka is on right now? I did not know that. So hopefully it is going all right for the two sides. I have a question. Fiji, sadly missing out on the Men's World Cup. Have they got any spot in the Women's Rugby World Cup later on this year? I want to say that they are there because they are a solid side. Who's going to win, says Max. I am going to say the Warriors just because, like, oh no, they've made a mistake. Just because we're from New Zealand, we should be backing the boys from New Zealand, but I don't think the Raiders have finished scoring yet, unfortunately. I think there's still one or two more. It fell into the laundry and couldn't get out.
So what's that for? Yeah, no, that's not fair. The Canberra Raiders player pushed it off him, and now it looks like he's dropped it. I see what the Warriors supporters mean. That's a bullshit call. That is. That's just stupid.
Now, 10 from 10 completion.
Gee,
for them in
the
the second
Raiders
half of the
better
Canberra
win if
Raiders.
they've got the ref on their side.
And also Fiji have both men and women in rugby World Cups. What about the football? Are the women's side for Fiji in the football World Cup when that comes around, or have they not finished qualifying yet? Because I know that they missed out for the men's football. But not sure about the women's now. Papali'i finds the offload. Raiders getting close now, only a few meters out, and that's only the third tackle. 2 more to go here. 21 minutes. It's the difference between the Warriors and a victory, but the Raiders, 2 meters is the difference between them and another try. Good flat ball wide, and he was close, but he's been taken hard in that tackle. Set, restart, 6 again. It's going to be a good chance. It's the Raiders who's going. And it's going to be Sebastian Chris
They
does
had it
manage
coming.
to score it.
The ref didn't give them what they wanted.
And now the Raiders start the comeback.
It annoys me when I watch games and refs stuff it up, man. It just annoys me. I don't like you.
Me? What do I do?
Nothing.
Thanks. You my bud.
Cheers, bud.
Nice try for the Raiders. Savage, even though he had the sore ankle, still managed to find the offload to Chris. Chris goes in and he's a happy man. Gets the hug. Coach very happy with that one.
Teacher.
He does a bit, doesn't he? What subject would Ricky Stewart teach?
Hard tech. No. Hard materials.
Materials? You think he's a woodworking kind of guy?
Or, yeah.
I think he kind of looks like maybe it's a tricky one. He doesn't look like the stock standard maths sort. He might be English teacher, kind of a little bit.
Just a puffer jacket makes him look like a school teacher.
Makes me remember one of our teachers.
Yeah.
So I would say maybe social studies or like geography or something he could teach.
Is that Schumacher?
Who? Yep.
He was a little bitch.
He's the only teacher who's actually like watched our live streams. Oh God.
What do you guys think Hamish Purchase is with the AdSense money?
Well, not that. That was out of pocket, that one. Oh no.
Listen to it.
And God please New Zealand win, says Max Place.
It sounds like a machine gun. To do it? No, I'll turn it down a bit. Watch this, guys.
Oh no.
Don't get this on the BKR stream. Put your hands up, bitch.
You're robbing me on stream.
Right, I could kill myself doing that. That's the temple. That's a stupid thing to do, George.
But also, we have got the wait. What's that used for? Pretty much, it's a can I borrow? It's a muscle recovery gun.
He went
type
for a
thing.
walk yesterday with me and he broke both of his legs.
No, like pretty much it's for
just walking.
like muscles and whatnot for like quicker recovery.
I don't know. I call it
Like-
just not being a bitch, but
Like pretty much I decided to get one because I was buying some soft drink. And it was like, would you like this for even cheaper than it was already going to be? And I was
No,
like, yeah, all
this
right.
is where we have an issue, people, with Hamish. Hamish believes that when things are on special and when things are being saved, I'll buy it because it's not the original price. But I always say that if you don't need it, you can make a massive saving through just not purchasing
I
it.
needed this, Mike.
So there is currently 2 boxes of a fizzy drink called What's Good. Is it What's Good Fizzy?
Honest Fizz.
Honest Fizz. And it's so bad. But,
Hey, Mum.
it's so bad. It's just go to the local dairy and buy a Coke.
But you don't do any sport. I'm trying to get back into it. I went on a treadmill the other
We
day.
went for a run.
Believe it
the
or
other
not.
day.
And impulsive buy 100%. Like I have this thing how I won't buy anything for a good like 3 or 4 months, and then I buy everything in the week of buying my first thing. So like I probably won't buy anything till Christmas now.
That'd be good.
But like when it gets to Christmas, oh boy, there's gonna be a lot of stuff turning up. And I was like, exactly, you save more by not spending than specials,
Yeah.
says Gareth there. And also, we're good there. Also, I swear you two are going to do a KFC run after this game, says David the Mod.
No.
I mean, it would depend because, of course, we've got Tonga, Hong Kong that I will be covering. But 9:30 might come around. George might go, we're having red meat for tea, or we had red meat for tea, and I'm quite sad.
No.
Nah, it's going to be a Sunday thing if it does happen, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll see.
And also use that on your girl, Hamish, says Obi. And then, no, it hurt. I would
There's
think.
Reece Walsh. Reece Walsh looks like a woman.
Is he?
He looks like a woman. He looks like a...
Another 40-20 for the Raiders.
Someone's getting a promotion.
It sounds like
Do to put it in your mouth.
you get another right shot. Sorry. Back to the rugby. Total point, says Obi there. And also, Hamish, the only reason for a full-grown man to own that is to use as a toy.
Yeah, that's what I
The
said.
thing
when I
is,
first
it's
saw it.
quite common in sports. I watched the women's 7 side using it on
The
their
woman's side.
yeah
There we go.
on their thighs, and I was like, that looks interesting.
Yeah, but they don't use it that as their primary activity.
Backline. Short ball, the Raiders score
What
again.
was that played? Oh,
And the Raiders,
I get what
they've
everyone
gone
means.
3 in.
I get what everyone means. It's just-
Harawira,
The house is on
Nara.
fire and it's falling apart.
That's not good. That's another
The
try.
Warriors haven't even looked like scoring a try in the last half an hour.
And also Canberra don't score, they just did. Sadly. Jack Wyden doing pretty well. Well, then it was a great kick. It's those 40-20s. They need to cover them. They don't have it covered.
I like how the fullback here just doesn't try. Look at him. Coming. Nah, I can't be bothered.
He looks like he's out on his feet.
Yeah,
He had no pace there whatsoever.
he is not fit. He is not ready. None of them are. That's a bad tackle. Now the Warriors just don't look like they are trying. Or they don't look like they're even going to... I think it could be quite a big score towards the Canberra.
And Warriors going to do a Warriors, says Nov Mum. Does seem that way. Oh, I thought he was sore, but then he decided to hump the ground. Cheeky. Because it's unique, or it's try celebration July. So, like, you got to do a celebration of some sort. We're seeing players get knighted, and no one wants Canberra to win. Wait, 40-20? So, yeah, pretty much that's where Union got their ruling from, was from watching Rugby League, and someone went, yeah, that looks all right. So, it's pretty much when you're inside of your own 40, you kick it into the opposition 20, you get that 40-22. And return the ball. Hit your butt. Also, as the second half, they always lose the second, says Obi. Yeah, it seems to be they either have a good first half or a good second half. This is certainly not a good second half. 15 minutes left. Only 2 points down, though. It's not over till the game's over. Know what I'm saying?
No, is that Reece Walsh? It is. He looks like a real profiter.
Yep. Reece Walsh. So when you ask where he was, he's there. There we go. These are the lineups if you like to have a look.
He will plumb on and have absolutely no impact.
Ricky Stewart, the geography teacher. He's a happy man. And so the pitch is only 80 metres. Now, it is still 100 metres, but they do actually do it as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And like they kind of do it like in 10-metre increments rather than longer. If that makes sense. And it's the second half. They always lose the tries. They score 2 in the first 8 minutes, and quite a few chiropractors use that thing on YouTube, says Nazi Williams.
The hub as well.
See, it's not that weird, isn't it? Like, it's not that weird.
I don't know, man.
It's not weird, is it?
I don't know. It's weird.
Like, it looks weird. Don't get me wrong. It looks weird. But I think it's normal. I used it on my calf, and my calf is slightly better.
Oh.
Because I buggered my calf, didn't I? We were limping. Well, I was limping all throughout the park. That's what happens when you run after 6
when
years.
you injure yourself, you heal over time. I could sit there and swear at my legs and go, wow, it's working.
100 from goal to goal.
I could be like, heal! And then it would heal slowly. I'd go, look at this, it's working.
Well, it's
just stretch
than normal. And also the Warriors, they never fail. So they called the 10 metre the 40. Makes more sense, I guess, says Gareth there. So yeah, pretty much it goes goal line 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, halfway, 40, 30, 20, and like all the way down, 10 goal line. And currently the Raiders, they have crossed that goal line too many times in the second half. And once again, it looks like the Warriors are out on their feet. And the defensive side of things, finding the offload as well, keeping this ball alive. They always fail. Says Nazi Williams. That's a little bit of a risky pass, but it's worked out now. The Raiders, big shot there from Walsh.
Yeah, got him down there. Walsh is humping him.
There you go.
Where's Walsh going? Is he leaving? He's leaving, isn't he? I think he is.
Step.
Titans.
Getting close. The grubber goes through. It's an awkward one. He does it. Oh, Novus. It's gone down, and the Raiders score again. He didn't flick it. Dead. Harris Tavitas put his hand down and said, nah, didn't quite get on to that one. Where's his humping this time? He hasn't humped for his celebration. Oh, no.
Or is a dog shit?
I've done it again. Look at that. Kicked him behind. That was poor from the Warriors there. And also, you know, Hamish, you can get a girl to do what that gadget does. It's just one complains, says David there. There you go. So females can massage.
You're not allowed to degrade a woman like that, David. It's not okay. They will belong in CEO positions. Cheers to the ladies in the kitchen.
Oh, no.
When we make merch, Hamish, that's going to be it.
It's not going to be it.
Well, for the Geary Lads gaming channel, cheers to the ladies in the kitchen.
Corey
Common win.
Parawira Naira has scored his 4th career try-double.
Oh.
And now the Canberra Raiders are sitting 20 points to 14 up over the Warriors. We're going on a trip to lose another game.
In Australia, because we suck at rugby league.
Hey, that was a nice jingle. Yeah, I should mention, ladies and gentlemen, in about an hour's time, there will be a game kicking off between Tonga and Hong Kong. And I will be covering that on the main Kiwi Lads channel. If you haven't already, be sure to check out that channel. Also, check out the Kiwi Lads Gaming. George has recently uploaded a video of Farming Simulator on there. If you enjoy farming, if you enjoy drug deals, that's the place to go.
If you enjoy mowing lawns.
Mowing lawns and picking things.
I
know it, says Lax.
The Warriors would appear to be out of energy, not really any format to their play anymore. You know? La 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 la.
I'm going to help you out, boss.
Okay.
Because at the end of this live stream, I'm going to put a link to the Farming Simulator video.
Just do it now.
I'll do it now, and I'll do it at the end of the game as well.
What's the point of that? Everyone's going to leave.
Well, that's why I do it at the end, rather than now. Anyone who hasn't already, be sure to check out the Kiwi Lads Gaming channel. It's the one that me and George are on, and we're going to sue the Warriors for my mental health issues. Says Nazi Williams there. Yeah, currently sitting 22 points
Just
to
move
14
on.
down. And Warriors suck ass juice, says Lex. And also Rugby Union, the 10 metre, it's 10 metres from halfway. So the 5 metres, that's 5 metres from the try line. So why 22? Well, it's the length of the cricket pitch. So yeah, says Gareth there. Yeah, well, you've got some weird markings in Rugby Union, don't we? Kicked him behind for the Raiders. Once again, it finds touch only a few metres out from the Warriors line. It will not be a 40-20 that time, but the Warriors need to find some way of stopping this momentum. Jack Whiten's having a field day. It's currently the live level. The Warriors are in 12th with quite the margin between them and the Canberra Raiders. Although if the Raiders don't win this game, I believe the Warriors would move up to 14 and the Canberra Raiders would still be sitting on the total of 18 and also up to 998 subs. He wants to give me to the 1,000. There's Distracted Sports there. We did give him a plug last night on the channel. So hopefully, you know what? We will. He also donated for us to get Stan Sports. So I feel like it's only fair, you know?
Yeah.
You're my bud and all, but one moment. We will go like this.
Views. That's pretty good goal for that
It's
game.
decent.
Video,
Distracted Sports. 996.
What does he do?
He does rugby analysts.
That's a good thumbnail there. You got Distracted Sports. There's some good thumbnails you got going there. That would grab my attention.
He's also got very good editing.
I like that one there. We did the Irish stopping shit. I like that.
Maybe you should subscribe.
51,000 views for a guy that's only got 900 subs. My boy is balling. I'm surprised you're not on 1,000.
There you go. That is the link to Distracted Sports YouTube channel. Let's see if we can get him up to 1,000 by the end of this live stream.
He'll get to 1,000 by the end of the week if he's getting 51,000 views for video.
He was on 930 last night, so he is flying.
He is flying.
He is flying, my boy.
He is on a spaceship straight to Mars, which is 1,000.
Oh, I'd sub if you correctly tell me where your thumbnail is from.
Oh, is that a bit of controversy?
No, I think it's like
controversy,
like as in like the picture in the background, maybe.
Oh, would it just look like a try celebration from the Irish and
Finding the offload once again for the Raiders, keeping it alive. Or sorry, the Raiders. He's getting close to his hat trick there, by the looks of it. But he's put it down. Yeah, you subscribed?
What to old mate?
Old mate?
No, I'm not subscribed. I don't see the point of being subscribed just because I'm not going to be an engaged viewer.
Are you? You might watch that video.
I probably will watch that video, but I'm not really into that or that. Or no, I'm into that. I'm into that. I'm not into that.
So it's
I'm not into that. So
it's pretty much anything that's not union.
Yeah, well, I'll probably be into that. But the problem is with me is if I keep getting notifications about videos that I'm not interested in, I'll just mute the notifications and then I don't end up watching them. So you subscribe to get things notified when you want to see them. And if I don't want to see it, then I mute it, but then I don't see it at all. So then I don't know they're there, so there's no point subscribing.
Huh.
If I want to watch your vids, I will go ahead and watch it. I'll remember
I think they're saying that that's a strip ball from the Warriors, unlike that one earlier on.
Yeah.
And I think even the commentators are saying, hang on.
It is pretty bad.
His left hand pushes the ball out, so they have a decision.
Does anyone have an opinion on why it happens to the Warriors, like in terms of the reffing calls? Do you know?
They're the outsiders, aren't they?
It's funny, isn't it? Like it's almost like there's something going on in the NRL where they get calls against them.
Jack Whiten. Okay, they're going to take 2 points here. And thank you for your honesty, George. This is Distracted Sports. But yeah, you watch all the rugby union ones.
Yeah.
Didn't you?
Yeah.
It's just anything else, George is...
But I don't, like, it depends on what mood I'm in. Like, if I get notifications saying you've uploaded, I might be in the mood to watch tractor videos that day. Or hunting videos.
When aren't you in the mood to watch
firefights in Iraq? But then sometimes I'm like, I want to know what's going on in the rugby world. Then I'll know your name, and I check out Squid's Rugby a lot when I want to know what he thinks of a certain game. But I'm not subscribed to him because he gets a lot of notifications about videos that I have no interest in. So yeah. And then it annoys me because when you're sitting there and you get a notification thinking it's a Snapchat or a text, and you check it, it's just another YouTube video.
I'm watching the South Park KFC episode. Cartman only eats the skin. Says OB in typical Warriors tracking every time in the second half, and it's more infuriating seeing the All Blacks fall because their dominance balance Warriors being bad.
Yeah.
Says Lax Axel.
We are only a small country in the Pacific Ocean.
And they're
So-
cursed, says David. Yeah, there seems to be some sort of curse on the Warriors.
No, it's not curse. It's literally corruption. Who are you laughing at? Are you going to say it's not? Is that what you're saying?
Just
You're going to say that it's perfectly fine that these calls that are going against them is good?
heard a couple.
Oh, I'm scared of controversy.
Yeah. That's why I didn't even post my video
Yeah.
of me talking
Yeah.
about if Ian Foster's the man for the job.
No, get views, but no, too much controversy.
Like, it literally is. It's like I've got the script written on Google Drive. I wrote it on Monday.
Yeah.
And I didn't film it. Or in fact, no, I even filmed it. I think I recorded it. No, I didn't record it. I wrote it out on Sunday, finished the script. It's like a few pages long. Never did it.
Yeah.
You know? And all my push notifications are off. Turn them all off, George. Says Distracted Sports. And there was, oh, that's a good point.
I do like it though when I get a notification saying there's such uploaded video.
Such as the Kiwi lads.
Or Mike Mellat from America, Grassman.
Or the Kiwi lads sport.
Not really. Alright, just do more cricket.
I'll put where that pick comes from on the D.
Oh,
Says Gareth there. And the Abbeys lost in Dublin. Says Distracted Sports.
Oh, Matt, what was that?
For the thumbnail picture.
Oh, imagine if the All Blacks beat Ireland in Dublin.
Mm.
That would be a massive upset to beat them in Dublin as the huge underdogs. That would be fun.
Tie.
I actually
Goes
know
up.
we're gonna win.
Must go down, and once again the Raiders slapping it back into their hands. A chip and chase from the number 17. Oh, Walsh has to tap it dead. It was close to not going out. Wasn't it?
Mm.
Another goal line dropout. This has been all Raiders second half.
I'll put that bit where it comes from. No, mate, it's from a video dealing with addiction.
It was a Hamish filming it, and I'll edit it for you. Embrace the controversy.
Yeah, he needs to embrace the
Distracted sport.
controversy.
Mm. See how it goes. I might. That's the thing, though. I feel like
I'm not going to be a part of it if you don't upload it.
Mm.
It's just a waste of time. You better upload that one we filmed yesterday as well.
That's true. Yes.
You better bloody do it.
Mm-hmm. And also, Georgie missed Tom Latham yesterday being here, says Robert.
Who's Tom Latham?
That's the thing. He wouldn't know, would he?
Cricket?
Yep. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
And going to do any live streams, says Devil the Mod to Distracted Sports. Now it's going back across. The Raiders only a couple meters out with 4 minutes left in this game. Seems like they may be able to get themselves one more.
So did Distracted Sports bribe you?
No.
You said he paid you and then you were
Well,
promoting him.
Well, he initially has donated before in the past.
Yeah, no,
Right.
that's called trying to bribe people.
No, it wasn't because the thing is,
Doesn't make a
he didn't
difference.
say, here's some money, promote my channel. Like, he's been around for some time.
Yeah.
He's been a generous man. I watched his video. That's the thing. I wouldn't promote it if I didn't like his video.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to show you like a minute of it straight after this is finished and show you how much editing goes into
Yeah.
it.
Well, if he puts a lot of effort in, then yeah.
And I guess it isn't the Warriors' year, says the Big V8 show. Nobody brings this to attention, but there's proof Colonel Sanders is part Maori.
Right.
Video
What is
idea.
it? Oh,
I have a 2,300 word essay. I want Ian Foster as head coach was a terrible decision. Nice. See, I probably beat around the bush a little bit in mine.
yeah.
Try and keep it all nice and friendly.
Nah. Got to say your opinion. Got to be
Yeah.
truthful. I think at all times someone's going to have an issue with what you do.
That's true.
If you keep stepping on the good stones, yeah. Oh,
That's
his
going
leg's
on a shirt.
broken.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
If you keep stepping on the good stones.
That's a
yeah.
good quote.
It's a brilliant quote.
George Meyer,
Mhm.
2025.
I'm going to write that one down. His editing is sharp, says David Moore. It is indeed.
He had the thing. From...
If you keep stepping on the good stones,
Yeah.
yeah. There we go. That's a quote. You have plenty of those ones, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you have your film so high up, like your font?
That's because it was still as a title. They've made another mistake. I think he's dropped that one. He's not really claiming
I'm
it.
sure the ref will give it to them, though. Why not? Eh? If you're going to take that money, you might as well run.
Thanks, David the Mod. Says Distracted Sports, right? They've got no try. They feel he's knocked it on. It could have been a hat trick there for him. And Foster is Hansen 2.0. But there are circumstances behind his control as to why New Zealand can't keep their previous dominance, says the Big
Yeah,
V8 show, like
yeah.
Northern Hemisphere is improving. Yeah, I did have a bit of a section about that. And there I was saying that a lot of people are saying how badly the All Blacks are playing, but not many are mentioning how strong like New Zealand, or sorry, the opposition sides have actually become in the last little while. See, that's all. I think he's got that down. He's claiming it. I think that's going to be a hat trick for him. And also we have got that. He seems like a nice bloke, but then that. See, that's the thing. I don't think he's got that. He isn't the type of coach that would fire you up at halftime to go out there and give it an almighty crack in the second half.
I was watching that, was it Amazon or the one where they do the documentaries on like Manchester City? And they did one on the All Blacks. And they were saying they were watching during training, the All Black leaders, Sam Cane, Kieran Reid, were pissing around, kept dropping the ball. Steve Hansen got the voice up and said, no, that's it, training's over, everyone can go home. He kicked them up the ass for it, like they were little kids playing under 12s. I just can't see Ian Foster doing that.
No.
I just can't see Ian Foster putting his foot down and telling people to get their fingers out. Like, watching Steve Hansen in that documentary was actually like watching my old coach from rugby.
They actually didn't give that try, I should mention. And also, the Warriors can still not win, can still win or not win, can't they? They can only win sometimes, says Cole Groves. Yeah, that is very true. So they'll go 1-on-1 with the Raiders. It looks like they're considering taking on the 3. Or sorry, the 2, I should say.
They're not listening, you dumbass.
And also, Cool Bros, only a minute left. And pretty much why Schmidt will be babysitting Fozzie, says Simi Soz. And also treacherous. I love that word, treacherous. Southern Hemisphere players and coaches going up and giving our mojo away.
Schmidt, interesting, goes to Ireland, coaches over there, learns a lot, but teaches them a lot, comes back to New Zealand, teaches us a lot about what they're doing over there. Who knows? Maybe we'll start to see the Southern Hemisphere rise up again because they're learning about what the Northern teams are doing. So,
and anyone else, or everyone else has improved from 2019. Unfortunately, ABs are still very much the same. Says like Saxon, and there's always next year Warriors. Says believe that. Yeah. 2027, Warriors are winning state or winning the NRL.
No.
Yeah.
I think they'll be out of the competition by then.
You think?
Yeah.
Nice kick down the middle. And that one is going to be... Now I'm making the score 26 points to 14. They say the game's finished. We've still got 30 seconds. Haven't we? We've got one more phase.
Yeah.
And then also in the year after, says I believe that. And also the first video I did was about not losing faith in the Warriors. Then they lost by 60 points while editing the piece. I put the mockers on them, says Distracted Sport. Yeah, the good old Anzac Day test, eh? When it seemed like a great game to watch up against the Storm, and then it happened. That is the end of this match. The Raiders getting themselves the victory. 26 points to 14. The Warriors, they got the early lead, but it was just not quite there for them, unfortunately. So the Warriors, they go down in another match. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this one, right? I'm going to show you the first like little bit, and you'll see the editing.
No.
Editing. You look.
Editing. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it.
Let him go. There you go. And did someone clip it? So when Warriors lose in 2027, we can remind them. Cheers, boys. Let's have them on. So I should mention we have got Hong Kong versus Tonga kicking off in about... We are starting in 30 minutes time, ladies and gentlemen. So be sure to check that out. Also, if you do want to watch George and I playing Farming Simulator, it may sound like something that a few of you may not be too interested in, but I can guarantee you that you might have some sort of enjoyment out of this video.
Yeah, it's funny moments content. It's not serious content.
Having a go on Farming Simulator. That is the link straight to the video, so be sure to check that out.
Oh, no, it's not.
That's us. It's us. Yeah, put in the link. But yeah, be sure to check out that link. But nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in. I might drop in from Rugby Itch. See Sammy Soza, yeah. And yeah, we might, I don't know, we might even have a post thingy with Rugby Itch, maybe. You know, I'll go see you in that stream, says Robert. We will see you a little bit later on, mate. But thank you all very much for tuning in, and we will see you all for the next one.